Hi everyone, so this is going to be my last video for a while because I'm going back to the US, but I wanted to make sure to do at least one more video for you guys. I've actually kind of was like racking my brains because I've been doing a lot of the same techniques that I've already shown you, but I wanted to do something a little different. I got this really fine like nail line of like sticky tape, and I want to try and use this like sticker that isn't a nail foil. I've done some stickers but not like this before, and kind of make a design, but I don't want this to be on the white. I've decided to go with this beige, so I'm going to paint this beige and basically try to kind of figure it out. I want to kind of lay out some specific details and then outline it with this bronze. And I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go because, of course, I have like the curved edges of my blank. And we're just going to kind of wing it to see if we can do it the way my brain envisions this going. So I'm really excited about going back home. I was stuck in China for several years because of COVID. I did get to go home last summer, but it had been 3 years and my family had really missed me. And so I'm excited to go back and see them again. And basically spend some time at home because, I live here in China. I have an excessive amount of toppers. I know that this is part of this was my process in crafting, but even the ones I love don't always even look good on me because I do them like in white or yellow, and I'm just like, this is beautiful, but I am like cream cheese colored, so the white toppers just don't always look good on me. So anyway, the point is that I'll probably be putting up some for sale. I'm not really trying to make any money off it, just basically, support my topper habit. It's the same way when I sell my knitting and frequently sell it just to, afford more yarn to buy. It's not really about, making money for retirement. It's my side passion. It's not a thing that I want to be my job. And I actually talk to my students and I advise them to think about that as soon as something that is like your stress release and your craft, and you decide that that's what you want to do with your life, which is fine, then it's not a stress release, it's not a craft, it's your job and you have to do it. You can't like choose to put it down. You have to pick it up. You have to complete it because now it's your job. So you kind of have to need to think about that. So I try to advise my students when they're thinking about college and what to do and all of that. So we're just going to put that into set. Anyway, so that is one video I might do. I won't be doing videos when I'm at my mom's house and sister's house. I'm going to visit family because I don't have my setup there. But I'll probably do one video with all the different toppers I'm selling. And then if there's one that you really want or you're interested in, you can contact me and be like, hey, what about this topper? I really like that. But like I said, I plan on selling them basically like at cost, like between shipping and getting stuff here and all of that. So the only ones that would probably be any kind of expensive would be the ones that use like real shells and stuff like that. All right, we don't want it to be super set. We just don't want it to be too sensitive. It doesn't have to be like, it can still be a little sticky, but we don't want it like smudging basically. So this is such an interesting like skin tone kind of color. I actually love it. I think it's going to look really good with this like red and cream. I think this was an excellent choice for the stickers. And I'm going to use this kind of like a bronze sticker. Now, I've never used this bronze sticker. this really, really thin line. I just got it in, and I kind of actually didn't intend to use it as an outline. I thought it would make a really cool sort of like gingham. Gosh, what's that word when the cross hatching? I'm not sure. I've forgotten it now. Plaid. I thought I could use it to make some sort of like really cool like metallic plaid myself on the toppers. But I have not gotten around to that yet, and I didn't want to spend too long. I'm actually still packing my 2 suitcases. And I've also started my master's program. I had my first lesson on Saturday, which was crazy because there was only 12 people in that class, and one of them is also in Hefei, China. It's online, so we were people all over the world. We're like in New York and Texas and Hong Kong and Vietnam, and then 2 of us in Hefei, China, of all things. And let me tell you, the number of people that have heard of Hefei, China that aren't in China is very small, because Hefei is just this industrial town. There's not anything famous here. There's nothing to see. That's not a tourism. I actually do know someone that was running tourism out of Hefei, but he had a very, very specific business venture, basically, because Hefei, as the capital of the Anhui province, was this huge capital area where adoptions took place. There's been a lot of adoptions out of Hefei from Anhui province. So the only people that wanted to come see Hefei and Anhui province have been people that are doing like adoption tours. So this guy that I know, that was his business, and then of course COVID hit, and it was really hard on him, because then of course nobody is coming for these adoption tours. So my friend and I were like, he was a good guy, so we did a few tours with him that, to help him arrange. He had a car, picked us up, that kind of thing, dealt with all the paperwork. So that worked out well for us. Anyway, so this is that bronze sticker. While this is in the, let me see if I can, it's so thin. Okay, this is going to be both easy and hard to work with. It's clearly super easy pulling it off. Like super easy to pull this off and strip it, but laying it flat and making sure it's straight, it's going to be interesting for sure. And I'm looking at these stickers, and it has this kind of edge to it. And I would love to do something detailed along that edge. Oh, that would look so pretty. But I'm also torn. Do I want that edge on my sticker thing? I don't know. Let's look. Okay. Oh, Lord. Well, if this doesn't work out, it's fine. It's all about the experimentation process and having fun. And it's okay if it's not exactly what I want. It's just for funsies. Let's see. So should I do straight? You know what? I don't care. I'm going to go for it. We're going to go straight. Ooh, freaked me out to do that. Okay, you know what? I thought it didn't need to be super solid, but now that I'm putting these stickers on there and wanting to flip it over and cut it, I think it does. Let me put this other sticker on and then stick it in to cure a little bit more. Ooh, Lord. Oh, I just tore it. Oh, that stressed me out. Oh, good God. Okay. Let's stick that in, see what happens. I do not like that brow not having anything. Let's hope we have enough leftover sticker to put some on that brow. My God. Okay. So, I think what we're going to try and do, using this, we'll cut the sticker that exists and try and make a piece of the brow work. Then, using the bronze, do some outlining. And then try and fill in the sticker at the bottom with more bronze outlining. Let's see how it goes. I don't really want to use these cutesy hearts and bows. Those might be saved for another time. Oh, Lord. Pulling that sticker and ripping, see, look, a little piece of it. It tore. Oh, it's giving me the vapors. Okay, let's see what the damage is. Oh, it's not even lined up correctly. Look at that. It's not on the same line. I knew it. I knew it. Knew it was going to be a problem. Can we pull this sticker off still? Oh, good news. I can. Whew, okay. Okay, I've decided we're going to turn it this way and see if that makes a difference. It does. We have to do it this way. Okay. Let's see, maybe if we can line it up. Okay, the bottom of that is on that blue line. You know what? I never use this map for what it's intended for, which is lining things up. I probably should do that. Okay. Oh, that looks so much better. Okay, so make a note. Probably better if you use the line demarcations on the mat to actually line your stuff up. Honestly. Okay, let's flip it over and do some cutting and see if we can't. What? Oh, but that's okay because this one had extra at the top and this one didn't. Is that okay though? The pattern's going to be at different places. I don't like it. I'm going to have to pull it again. Dang it. I got it at the right part on the glasses. Oh no! Lord Almighty. That was obviously a terrible mistake. Now this isn't going to line up. This is a horrible mess I've gotten myself into. My quest for perfection has ruined it. My quest for perfection has ruined it, yes. Now there's this line there. No. All right, well, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to keep going because at this point, if it doesn't look good, it doesn't look good. But I need to kind of still experiment with the rest of this process. So we're going to keep going even if there's that little line there. And obviously you guys need to learn from my mistakes because that was horrible. This sticker is very different from working with the foil too. I have to say, it's so delicate. It's definitely meant to be a one and done. Because cutting it like this is a technique that I've used with the shells. And this is much more delicate than that. I mean, it cuts like butter. but it also tears. Oh, Lord. Okay, conceptually, so far, I think this has been working. The execution has been lacking. I can tell already that this is not going to look the way I really wanted it to look in my head. That doesn't always mean that it's bad. It just means, you know, obviously I'm using the sticker that I'm not as familiar with. And just other various things. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. That isn't as bad now that I'm seeing it. Okay, let's see if we can line something up here. Gosh, I hope I'm not blocking that, but I really need to get in close. I'm going to turn it like this. Okay, that is the correct placement, but it was tilted. Lord, it's giving me the vapors. This is nerve-wracking lighting up this pattern. I don't know if I like that. Oh, tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, let's see. We need a straight edge. Ooh. Lord, oh no. Okay, so I needed to make sure my surface area was cleaner. Lord. Look at that. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay. Straight edge. Well, it looked better. Okay. We're going to go with that line there. Okay. Okay, no, I don't like it. Let's pull it up just a little bit more. Okay, let's try and cut it just a little bit more. Oh. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. This is very stressful, and I can't even do like a quick, let's speed this up process because I really don't know what's going to happen. The other ones, a lot of times I'll have done them at least once in some other way, but this one, Lord Almighty. Well, that rough edge, I'm glad we're putting down this tape even though it's thin. Lord, let's cut that out. Oof. Okay. Almighty. Why did I buy such tiny, thin metallic tape? Because that's what they sold. I don't know how these nail people do it. They must have, like, steely eagle eyes and the steadiest hands in the business. Well, that looks good. Oh, Lord. Let's see if try and make sure my giant head isn't blocking this. I haven't even brushed my hair today. I'm being a lazy bum. I'm going out later for facials, so I know I got to get ready, but I've just been mucking around. Okay. Oh my God, that looks better than I thought it would. Jesus, maybe this will be okay. Maybe this won't be beyond saving. I am loving this metallic line though. Oh, Lord. It really makes the edges pop and look more finished. Honestly, I thought this tiny roll would be the worst one, but matching up that pattern was worse. It's because there's so much of this, you don't mind so much wasting, whereas I had to be so careful with that. Oh, Lord, okay. That looks so good. Oh, okay. Where's my thing? Here we go. It's my little silicone. Oh my goodness. That is nice looking. I hope I don't mess it up now. But I really don't want this bottom to be blank, because I could just do that with, you know, anything. I want... Oh, God, I tore again. That answers that question. I just tore that edge trying to get it up, so clearly I'm not gonna be doing anything fancy with the edge. So this is what I was thinking. Instead of doing the bottom like that, I was thinking about having a piece like this with the gold foil. Yes, I think that's it. That's the money shot right there. And I used my hands this time because the other one was cutting it up. I don't know if there's a good way to do it. Maybe I should try and do it with this. I don't know if that helped or not. I might be able to use this piece though. Let's see. Maybe. We'll leave it there tentatively. See what happens. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ooh, this is going to look pretty good. I love it. I didn't realize that this had a clear background because it was on this white paper. So I love it over this cream, this like skin tone, Pantone cream. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them little dots. Oh, by the way, I actually did buy some fake nails. Are you guys interested in seeing me experiment with how to make fake nails? Because I have only made one pair and it went fine, like some of these other experiments, but I haven't really made anything since then. Okay, I think that's gonna work. Let's turn that back over. Ooh, that tore. Lord. I'm gonna have to even that out. Lord. I thought I cut that. Oh, I did. Probably I'm gonna have to file it to even that out. Okay. All right, now, decision-making time. Can I actually do it? Because it would be magnificent if I could. Okay, let's see. I gotta really lean in. Okay, I'm going to call it. That's not going to work. It's too delicate and too precise. We're just going to do it like that. Tiny scissors. Tiny scissors. That still looks dang good. This metallic tape to finish this off really does make it look more impactful. I love it. Oh, the other thing is I bought a bunch of, by accident, extra like nail foils and stuff. So I'm bringing some of my extra supplies home. And if you're interested in buying some of the nail foils that I use, I will also be selling those because I just have way too much of it. That's what happens. And one of them I didn't pay, in that regard. I bought it, but I bought something else and they kept sending me the wrong one. It's weird. So I mean, I paid for it because I kept buying it and saying it was the wrong thing and buying the new one. And they kept sending me the wrong flower one. And I really wanted those peacock feathers right now. All of that looks good, except this one is really bothering me. Oh my God. That looks really good, actually. You know, I was like, this is going to be a loss, but you can barely even tell that there's that little torn bit there. I think the only thing that's bothering me is that there's just not a lot here. But I also don't want to come in with more pattern. I'm thinking, what if we just do a small strip of bronze? I think that might be the best thing. Let's line everything up. Remember we said we were supposed to be using our lines. Is that curve in there? I knew that this would eventually come home to roost. No! My progress! It's good to know I might be able to curve this, though. I mean, it makes sense. You can put it on nails. Nails are curved. Okay, those lines are totally messed up. This has got to come down a little bit. Did I go too far? Was this the part that messed it up? Because now it doesn't look as even. I think I'm going to get rid of this. It makes it look worse and unbalanced because obviously I messed up somewhere in these ratios. Some part of the ratios is messed up here. And it's not as obvious until I put that last strip. I'm going to accept that this was good, but I probably should have moved this down just a touch to involve more of this and space it out a little bit. I think that that would have made it look better. But I'm going to accept that this is good. You know what? I'm going to use my little embroidery scissors. Well, anyway, I'm just going to trim everything, kind of tape it down, do an extra coating, but that's what it looks like. I think that actually came out really good. And that metallic tape, I'm going to have to start using that more because that really accented that pattern. I got to think of some more creative ways to use that. So anyway, I'll see you guys probably, you know, in 6 to 8 months, just to 6 to 8 months, 6 to 8 weeks, depending on that kind of stuff. Like I said, I'll do one video maybe with the stuff that I'm going to sell once I'm in America, because, you know, shipping from China is crazy, but shipping from my mom or sister's house, no problem. And thank you guys so much.